Hello everyone and welcome to Mission Alive. You know how important your name is to you. As soon as somebody calls your name, you stop, look around to see who called you. Who called my name? Well, that happened to me once when I was in Madang at the University of Divine Word. We were having a seminar and the day was finished and I was walking back with a group of others to the visitors' accommodation, which was right at the back of the campus. And we were walking past the girls' dormitories. There were some girls sitting on the steps and I heard, "Hello, Sister Helen." So I stopped and looked around. Who called my name? They were the only people I could see who could possibly have done it. So I walked over and I said, "Did anyone call my name?" And one young woman said, "Yes, sister, I did. I said, 'Hello, Sister Helen.'" And I said to her, "Well, hello to you too, but who are you and how do you know me?" She said, "Sister, when I was in grade 7 at Sacred Heart High School, Hagita, you gave our class retreat. Grade 7, grade 8, grade 9, grade 10, grade 11, grade 12, and here she was now at Teachers College, maybe in her first year or her second year or even her third year. So 6, 7 or 8 years ago, I had given her retreat at Hagita and she had remembered. I was really pleased. So I said to her, "What do you remember about that retreat?" And she said, "Sister, we had to draw around our foot with a piece of chalk. And then we had to go and see if we could find any other foot on the floor that matched our own." And I said, "Did you find any foot? Was there anyone's exactly the same as yours?" And she said, "Oh no, sister, nobody had a foot exactly the same as mine, but I got one pretty close." And that person and I came together. We became better friends after that because our feet were nearly the same. And I said, "And what did all that mean?" And she said, "You were saying to us, sister, we have to walk in other people's shoes. And our shoes of other people never really fit us because they're different. They have different cultures. They have different languages. They have different ways of doing things, different ways of cooking, different ways of dancing, different ways of dressing. No, we're never exactly the same as anybody else." And that has really helped me now that I've come here to Madang, where there are girls from every part of Papua New Guinea, Bougainvillean and the highlands, the coastal islands, and back from our own place, Milne Bay. So I've learnt to try and walk in other people's shoes, and I've tried to learn to do things other people's ways. I've learned to take an interest in other people's culture, not to just think my culture, my way of doing things. My way doesn't always have to be the best. Of course, I will always think that my way is the best, but I don't have to say that. I will never learn anything if I just think my way is the best. So what's the use of learning anything from anybody else? No. Sometimes we can learn so much from other people. We can learn from them, and if we learn from them, then they are willing to learn from us. So 2 things to remember what we learn, to remember what people tell us. That really pleased me. I hadn't been wasting my time giving retreat to those small ones at Hagita. They were just grade 7s. It was their first retreat. And here they were remembering what had happened there. I was hoping other children in the class who were now young men and young women were remembering something from that retreat. But you remember that point too. We walk in other people's shoes when we start to do things their way, when we start to learn from them. Jesus said, "Learn from me." And other people around us are saying that to us too. Learn from me. I can teach you something. I can teach you another way of cooking. I can teach you another way of dancing. I can teach you another way of doing your hair. There are so many things we can learn from other people. So this week, Be ready to walk in other people's shoes. Be ready to learn from others. Goodbye for now, and God bless.